I'm Alan Mann. I lead IT ops focused on observability and people leadership under pressure. This is Matrix and Megan. Let's get right in today's episode. And you have to excuse the noise. I'm on my usual walk. The traffic's a little bit busier this morning. So look, there's a quiet, what I call failure mode I see all the time in ops. It's not to do with tooling. It's not even to do with process. It's what happens when you start listening to everybody. Praise, criticism, opinions, escalations, side chats, pings, messages from teams, everyone saying you're doing great, and someone telling you that you're the worst leader imaginable. If you react to every message, you'll spend your life getting pushed around like one of those wobbly wheels on a shopping trolley. It goes where the loudest shove comes from, not where you meant to take it. I've watched people live their lives like this, lead like this, manage like this. They get one nice message and they relax. They get one angry, fearful message and they panic. Same work, same reality, different emotional swing. Guys, I've been there. I still get there sometimes. And it's fucking exhausting. So here's what to take from this. If you validate every opinion equally, you'll be led by noise, not by the truth. In IT ops, that's lethal because the room is never quiet, not even on a good day. You've got 10 inputs coming in and it's trying to pull you in 10 different, even 20 different directions. During an incident, it's even worse. You're trying to get control. Everyone is asking for a timeline. Everyone wants a root cause. Someone wants reassurance. Someone wants a decision. And everyone is throwing the blame around like it's a confetti at a wedding. If you listen to all of it, you'll end up doing the one thing that looks responsive and not the thing that actually fixes the fucking situation. This is why teams spiral, not because they're incompetent, because their leader's attention is hijacked by the noise. And you can feel it. The moment you stop leading and start reacting, everyone starts reacting to you. The room gets louder, updates get vague, decisions get slower, and then things go to absolute shit. Slowly at first, and then it's like a big bang, all at once. So here's the move. You need a circle, a small group of people who've earned the right to tell you the truth. People who understand your world, understand the cost, and will give it to you straight. Not a big group, not a committee, just a circle. 4 or 5 people max. The people you can pick up the phone to when you want the truth, not comfort. The people who would tell you when it's wrong, when you're wrong, when you've done wrong, and you still respect them in the morning. Because if you don't create your circle, you'll end up with a circle anyway, and it'll be the loudest people in the room, the brown nosers, the arse lickers, the people the people you rarely want really driving these important decisions. Here's the second thing you need. Truth sources, not opinions, not vibes, the actual sources of truth. This usually means in ops, customer impact, error rates, latencies, monitoring metrics, your transactions, your snow, your conversions incidents, whatever your reality is, something measurable that grounds the conversation always. Because without the sources of truth, as leaders, leadership just becomes a ping pong match. Praise on one side, criticism on the other, and you'll spend your week bouncing between them, getting manipulated by whoever spoke last. I've been there. And I have to say, I don't get it right all the time, and it maddens me. And this is avoidable. So here's something that I apply in my head. Here is my hard stop. If everyone gets a vote, you're not leading, you're polling. And the loudest voice will always win. So what do you actually do with all this information tomorrow? Here's 3 steps. 3 steps that help me reduce the drama. Step 1, write down your circle. Your 4 or 5 names, that's it. People who can tell you the truth and people who are not going to tell you what you want to hear. Doesn't have to be in the office either. Doesn't have to be members of your team or members of your leadership. It can be as simple as your wife, your partner, or your best friend. But someone who understands what you're going through. People that keep you honest. Then step 2, your truth, your sources of truth. 1 or 2 max. The data that keeps you honest, especially under pressure, gives you the anchor, gives you the reference point. Step 3, when praise or criticism hits, don't react first. Check the truth sources, speak to your circle, then decide. That sequence keeps you steady. And here's the slightly dark observation that always gives me a giggle. A lot of people don't actually want the fucking truth. They want validation with a better scope, with a better lighting. So that's not leadership. That's insecurity with just a calendar invite. If you want to lead well, especially in ops, you need to be harder to sway. You don't be stubborn, just be grounded because the job is always pressure. This is the job we've chosen. The job is noise. This is the job we've chosen. The job is about competing inputs. Your edge, what makes you good at your job, is being able to stay clear of all this anyway. So that's my signal for today. Curate who you listen to. Anchor yourself in the sources of truth and stop reacting to every opinion like it's gospel. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you found it useful. Please share more signals next week.